Good morning and welcome to the Polly the Wog channel. We are heading out street scrapping with our 81-year-old father, and it's going to begin right now. First stop of the evening, we found ourselves a nice little roasting pan. Now, oopsie, we don't quite have an empty trailer. As you can see, we got a fair bit of stuff on here already. That was from the other night. We didn't have enough to really take in and sell, so let's see if we can add some more to it. So my dad and brother just went into this lady's backyard. This car came up beside us and flagged us over, and she said she had 4 or 5 chairs to give us, so we're gonna add those into our load here. See if I can rearrange here a little bit. I don't know what kind of chairs it'll be, if they'll stack onto that one or not. It'd be nice if they did. There's my brother way back there. Here comes the chair parade. Is there still more chairs?
Yep. Yeah, sit down there. Look at this old man here coming out with something.
Hey, it's only my 81-year-old father doing manual labor for us for free.
Seriously. You want it on top? No, just throw it in the bowl.
So I guess there's still a couple more chairs to come.
I don't know what else there is.
I imagine it's just 1 or 2 more chairs. From what I can see, parts of chairs. And here comes the rest of the chair parade. I stacked that other one on that Dad brought out.
Yeah. There's another one coming. Plus another one.
Let me grab this one.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, now you can relax from these are my kids.
These are your tickets?
Yeah.
And they're making you work still.
Yeah, we take our 81-year-old father.
So what's your secret? Because I'm 45 years old and I'm ready to go to jail because I can't stand this new generation.
Well, let's put it this way. He's outlived 3 wives, so what does that tell you?
Yeah.
You don't want to know me. Don't get too close. It might be
Well,
contagious.
you're talking to a person who's separated and forbids getting married again.
That's probably for the best. Yeah, I was married 3 times.
I thought I spotted this on the tree. Yes. All right. Well, let's take this all in the bag. Must be some sort of like TV mounting frame or something. There we go. A little bit more metal on the curb. My brother thought that was aluminum, but I'm quite sure it wasn't because it was pretty heavy. Nice little old diamond plate piece. That's pretty heavy too. Well, we just found a giant section of fence and we are not quite sure what we're going to do, but we are going to do something.
Take it apart. Yep.
I'm going to take this piece, start with that.
Once you get one side off,
Yeah, go around to the other side. These 2 masterminds trying to figure out what they're going to do here.
you just got to bend it back up one section. Yeah, well, I'd rather just take the. Oh, here. You're going to have to untwist these wires.
Well, we took it all apart. Rolled up the piece of fencing. Took the poles apart the best we could. There we go. A few more poles on this side. Yep, it's all in there. One weird little table base. Oh, I wasn't expecting how heavy that was. That is a solid 25 pounds. Nice. What do I spy with my little eye? One lovely umbrella. You know why it's still here? It's all plastic. Oh, excuse my language. Yeah, that's definitely all plastic. Let me just double check with my magnet. Oh, hold on. No, it's metal. All right, I was wrong. And that's why we carry magnets, because it certainly felt like plastic. All right, I'm gonna load this set of clippers. Yeah, that'll do some snipping. Let's toss those down in there if I can find the spot. Oh, under the chairs. That works. So it's turning out to be a chair night. We got 4 more chairs and a table. And way down over that way, I can see a lawnmower. All right, we're gonna load these in. So we got all our chairs and table on here. I'm gonna throw some straps over.
Okay.
And unfortunately, while we were grabbing the chairs, we lost the lawnmower that was over there. Somebody went walking by and snagged it and kept right on going. So unfortunate for that, but we'll see if we find anything else. This is where our lawnmower was sitting at that somebody decided to walk away with, but oh well, them the brakes. We'll still take this other little bit of metal he had. There we go. So we're back at home, and this is all we got for the night. We had the little bit here in the front from yesterday, and then we got all these chairs. It was definitely a chair night. Not quite sure what this is going to add up to. We got that big fence section that was in there that we all took apart. They're going to definitely ding us for enamel tin for that tabletop if my brother doesn't take it off. But I don't know. If I had to estimate a guess, I'm going to say $50. I think that's about a $50 load. All right, well, we'll find out here in just 1 second. I'll let you know. Alrighty, so we took that load into the scrapyard, and it turns out that there's a newer fella working at the tin pile these days, and he split our load up in a very strange way. I don't know how they made sense of it, but we don't tend to argue with the guys at the scrapyard because we don't want any problems with them. So he looked at our load and decided that we had 380 pounds of the downgraded enamel tin, which is normally the appliance price stuff. I don't know, we had a bunch of chairs. I don't know where he came up with all this enamel tin from. But anyways, it was 380 pounds of enamel tin going at $220 per ton, or 11 cents per pound, which gave us a total of $41.80. And then what was left on the load after that enamel tin deduction was only 60 pounds of regular tin shred, going at $265 per ton, or 13.25 cents per pound, for a total of $7.95. So altogether we had 440 pounds on the trailer, and it paid us $49.75. First stop of the evening is a small one. Some sort of stand for something. Looks like something you'd hang your steamer hose on or something like that. Oh well, it's in the trailer. Let's hope we find a lot tonight. Well, that's a little bit more metal than the last stop. Oh, that's a nice heavy piece. I'm thinking it's steel. Let's just double check here. Yeah, that's steel. And the rest of that's, looks like it's all wood. Just take a little peek in here. Yeah, everything else here is attached. Yep. All right. Well, we got a little bit in there. Take me, please. Well, we don't want an empty blue box, but we can take some of this other stuff. And it's got some electronics and cords in there, a frying pan. cords. And we found ourselves a couple of nice big old lamps. Might as well save the light bulb. One. This one had a little glass on it that broke. Beware of the broken glass. I'll leave them in their light shades. Yeah, might as well save the other light bulb. Alright, I'm going to clip these cords. Found a chair. There's the only thing sitting there, but you can see the chair is bent up and stuff, so my fabric's tearing on the chair, so yep. Let's see what else there is. The lady gave us a couple aluminum gutter pieces, so we took those. Now we're stopping for this cord. I'm going to clip that. And I'm going to grab all of this ladder in this pile. And thought, is there enough metal on it? Yeah, there's enough metal on it. Every time I go scrapping, I always run into my fans. Let's grab the cord. Snip, snip. Alrighty, found ourselves a little donation pile. So start doing the old heave-ho. And we missed. That was a good one. Yeah, right under the trailer with it. Now that's what we like to find on garbage night. A whole nice little scrap donation pile. We'll start with these bad boys. A little bit there. A little bit of scrap. Just about got it all. One last little piece. Retractable. I don't know what was in there. It was lug nuts. Well, we'll give them their little plastic wrap. Found some bed rails. It's always nice to find the bed rails. They're good and heavy, so. What is this last little piece? Yeah, that's got some metal on there. I think that's enough. There we go. Slowly coming together. Backtrack a little bit. Saw this stuff at the last second. I can't grab it all. back and grab this last little bit. Make sure we don't get run over by cars. Well, it's been a slow night. We'll see if we find anything else. Got ourselves a little end table, a little shower racky type thing. Now, will the glass come off? Yes, it will. Just lean the glass up against the tree over here so nobody steps on it. This looks brass, but you know it's not. It never is. But yeah, I'll double check quickly just in case. Nope, totally sticks. All right. Again, I think we're just about done. We're not finding much. We'll give this another 10 minutes, 15 minutes, see if we find anything, and then we're heading home. Got ourselves a coffee maker and a microwave. I'm just gonna clip that cord. Let's grab that. Might as well grab that one too while we're at it. All right, I'm gonna load these in. Well, that turned out to be it. It was not a very good night of scrapping, as you can see. Didn't find all that much. But yeah, my brother's gonna have to go in and sell this in the morning anyways, because he needs room in the trailer to do some other stuff. So I'm only guessing that we probably have 100 to 200 pounds on here. So I'm gonna guess that it is going to be $20 to $30 in scrap, and probably closer to the $20 mark. Well, let's find out. On the positive side though, got a handful of wires. So just wanted to show you that. You know, I got a fair bit of cords there. It's probably a couple of pounds. So, you know, could be like $3 or $4 worth of cords. I don't know, I've been saving them up. One of these days I'm gonna do a non-ferrous run, and I'll let you guys know what I end up getting for all my stockpiled cords and everything. But until then, let's see what we got for this little bit of scrap. Alrighty, so we took in that little bit that we had on the trailer. My brother needed an empty trailer to do other things, and it turned out that our scrapyard charged us a mixed scrap price, which is the price that they give that's in between regular tin shred and enamel tin shred. So we got mixed scrap. It's a price that falls in between those two. So we had 220 pounds of mixed scrap going at $245 per ton, or 12.25 cents per pound, which gave us a grand total of $26.95. First stop of the evening, a couple of chairs, a couple nice heavy chairs. Okay, I'm making a mess. 2 chairs in the trailer, got a snow blower that a friend gave us before we headed out scrapping today. And let's see what's next. We got one little pink garbage can. It's empty, no insert. Just a nice clean piece of metal. There we go. Found ourselves a fluorescent light fixture my brother might want to use. Looks like it's in perfectly good shape. Yep. You can take 2 bulbs and 2 fluorescent bulbs.
It just needs, that's why they got rid of it. That piece needs to be broke.
Yeah.
But other than that, I just got my new light for my African violet.
Yeah, it's a nice heavy duty one. I just forgot to film at a stop. We found this patio umbrella, this piece of weird bicycle extension thingy. I'm not even sure what you would call that. A little electronic down here. And then the coolest thing, I found myself a brass cymbal. So hey, that's all right. Add that to the brass collection. And just like that, we find some more scrap metal. this in. Oh, just like that. And found ourselves a little racky piece. That's nice and heavy. All right, well, it's in there. Well, look at that. We have gone a long time without finding a major appliance, so we're gonna get this thing loaded in. Yep. Looks like this lid's already detached. Whoops, just whacked my phone. All right, we're gonna get this all loaded in. There, we got it in there. Had to rearrange a bit. I just hooked that over that handle. All right, now at the last second we saw this little bit. Thank you. Get rid of that cloth. Stick that down in there. We got this big umbrella, and my brother took the little spreader.
There's nothing wrong with this.
No, I could see the thing spinning underneath.
Yeah, and the door works.
Yeah, let me see if I can stick this in here. Go ahead. Put it. Yeah, I figured this was a scrapper in front of us, but they chose to bypass this chair. We're gonna take it. So we've already got so much enamel tin already. It's one more thing, all right? I don't think we want that last little piece. Oh, a nice long lounge chair. All right, I'm gonna need both my hands to get this loaded in. We found ourselves a vacuum. We normally don't take them, but this one's a Kirby, so I think we're gonna take it. Yeah, these old Kirby vacuums, that's all metal on the bottom, right? So I'm gonna load this. So we just found ourselves a barbecue and a couple of chairs, but we gotta figure out how the heck we're gonna load that on here. We could always just put it right on here and strap it all down. Yep, so yeah, we're just gonna throw it up on there. We got it up on there. We're gonna throw a big strap over it. Yeah, definitely a better load than what we have been finding lately, but still kind of janky. Yeah, those things always just fold under the pressure.
I think I'm gonna put a second, maybe third strap on.
Yeah.
Second one on the barbecue, third one over this launcher.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get this all strapped in. They wrapped it all up. If they had to just put a bow on it, that would have been perfect. All right, I'm gonna grab these and load them up. Added in our 40 pounds of bed rails. I'm just gonna throw a little bungee cord on it to make sure they don't slip out anywhere. And with that, I think we're pretty much done. If we see something on the way home, we'll probably stop and grab it, but otherwise, that's probably just about it. So we made it back home, and this is everything we got for the night. It's definitely a better load than what we've been getting the last week or two. That aluminum lounge chair, that chair on top's definitely aluminum, so that's gonna come off and get processed. But the rest of this is all heading to the scrapyard. I got myself a handful of cords here, so that wasn't bad. Another couple of pounds of cords. And my awesome broken brass cymbal, so that'll go into my brass collection. Those are the two things I collect. I collect cords and I collect the brass, and my brother collects everything else. So I don't know, what do you think this load's going to be worth? I am going to guess that this is probably going to go as mixed scrap, you know, so a combination of enamel tin and regular tin, and I'm going to think that we're going to get $75 for this. I don't know. All right, well, let's find out. All right, so we took that load into the scrapyard, and it turned out that we had 660 pounds of tin shred on the trailer, currently going at $265 per ton, or 13.25 cents per pound. It gave us a grand total payout of $87.45. Not too shabby. And we had an extra little special surprise. When we went out to our trailer, one of our neighbors had added a little bit of scrap onto the trailer for us. And guess what it was? Yeah, that's right. I don't know if this is a baritone or what kind of instrument it is. It's smaller than a tuba. The valves here all still work on it and everything. I threw it on a scale, and this weighs 6 pounds of brass. If I scrap this at the scrapyard, I'm going to get about $21 Canadian for this. But in my opinion, this is too good to scrap. Like, you know, it seems like a functional instrument. I could probably be resold, but if nothing else, this makes for an excellent decoration. So I'm keeping this. First stop of the evening, just a little piece of decorative metal. It's like some sort of decorative candle holder thing. See if it's magnetic. I'm sure it is. Yeah, slightly magnetic. Well, that's a little bit of a start. Yeah, we found ourselves a lawnmower. This definitely looks like an old, dirty donation. All right, I'm gonna load that in there. We found ourselves a couple of chairs. And by the rust spots I can see on them, they are not aluminum. There's one. All right, I'm gonna load that in there. And just a little bit of table leg scrap metal. Sure. It's even better when they're already detached from the table. Yeah, I'm fighting with that for all of the wrong reasons. All right, there we go. That was a lot more difficult than it needed to be. Found 2 stripped umbrellas. That's even better. Cloth already off. There we go. Scrap. That is just a little piece of metal. We found ourselves another lawnmower. Unfortunately, it's electric, but I think we're still going to take it. All right, I'm going to toss that in there. One lonely little folding chair. I'll add it to our pitiful load of scrap. We're not finding much. We've already been out for like well over an hour, so we'll see if we find any more. Holy crap, look what we found. This is like one giant log splitter. So yeah, this is going to be heavy. I'll get my brother to help me pick this thing up, and we're going to load it up. There, we got our log splitter into the trailer. So I think we might be almost done, but that was a really good find. We're going to test that one out and see if it actually works or not. All right, so we're back at home, and yep, this was our crappy little load of scrap that we found tonight. The log splitter is still pretty intriguing. We're still definitely going to test that out to see if that works or not. But I think we're just going to roll this into our next scrapping adventure. So if that's the case, let's take 2 and go scrapping again and see what we can add to this load. Okay, first stop of the second day is scrapping. Not sure what that is, but that weighs a lot. Nice, all bundled up with the string. All right, so we're adding to last night's load and hopefully we'll really fill it up good tonight. What do we have here? Just one little mangled up hunk of table frame. Sure, we'll take it. There we go. What's next? What's next? Walking back here a little bit for this lovely little barbecue. All right, we're gonna get this loaded up. Let's just take a peek on the inside. That's fine. Well, we just tossed it in there casually for now. We'll rearrange if we need to. It's turning into a barbecue night so far. We've been scrapping for all of 10 minutes, and this is our second barbecue. All right, my brother's putting the gate down, so we're gonna load this in. All right, I'm gonna need both hands. All right, I got them both in there, stood the other one back up, strapping it down, and hopefully our night keeps going along like this. If we find a barbecue every 5 minutes, that's fantastic. Last second, we're driving past this pile, and what do I notice wedged down in there? Some lovely little brake rotors. So I'm gonna grab those and throw them in the trailer. Broken baby gate, yes sir, I will take that. Try not to have it swing it. The challenge of one-handed scrapping. There we go, that's in there. And what do we have here? Just a little bit of metal. I don't know what I caught on that last clip. My phone all got kerfuffled. But yeah, threw that stuff in there. Let me just check quickly with a magnet. Yeah, it's tin. Going through a complex with dumpsters.
You guys want this?
And spotted this mangled up gazebo frame. So I'm gonna stomp on this and see if I can make it smaller and see if we can get it loaded in. Feed that through there somewhere. I got that tangled mess on there. I'm just gonna strap it down and see if we can find some more. We got a little bit, but we still don't have a tremendous amount. You know, if it wasn't for these 2 barbecues, we wouldn't have much at all. So hopefully we find a little bit more. Strolling down the road, saw this umbrella. This is going to be one that the cloth doesn't want to come off of, so I think I'm just going to grab the whole umbrella. Now, how I ever spotted this is beyond me, but I spotted it. Beautiful. I don't know, one of these tire jacks has a decent amount of weight. Awesome. Alrighty, so we made it back at home, and this is everything that we found. Tonight's load was maybe a little bit better than last night's, and you put them both together and it's an okay load. We still got that log splitter. You can see that yellow over there, and we're still going to test that out in the morning before it gets scrapped. It's probably going to get scrapped, good chance it doesn't work, but yeah, if I had to hazard a guess on how much scrap we had on here or how much we'd actually get paid for it at the scrapyard, I'm going to guess $75. That's my official prediction, $75 load. Well, let's find out here in a moment, and I will tell you exactly what we got for it. I just want to show somebody that it actually works. Alrighty, so as you can see, we tested out our log splitter, and it turned out one of the little control handles on it was just a little seized up. A little bit of WD-40 later, it works absolutely fine. So it turned out we sold the log splitter to one of the fellas at our scrapyard for $100. So hey, fantastic. We got $100 for that log splitter. That kind of blew my mind. I didn't expect that. So we found those 4 rotors, and we added about a half a dozen, maybe 8 more that we had saved up to the load, so we could actually sell our autocast at the same time, which is the scrapyard's name for the rotors. And when we took in our entire load, it turned out that we had 200 pounds of autocast, the rotors, and they were going for $330 per ton, or 16.5 cents per pound. That gave us a grand total of $33 for the rotors that we took in. And then the rest of our load was just regular tin shred. We had 450 pounds going at $265 per ton, or 13.25 cents per pound, for a total of $59.65. So our total load altogether was 650 pounds on the trailer for a total of $92.65. Now add in the $100 that we got for that log splitter, we ended up with $192.65 for our scrapping adventures. All right, so we're heading out street scrapping with a not so empty trailer. My brother found this fridge, barbecue, some umbrellas, and some sort of stainless steel table here when he was out running some errands earlier. So this is quite a bit of stuff in the trailer. We're gonna head out street scrapping and see what else we can find. If we have to rearrange and stand up the fridge, then that's what we'll do to see if we can make some more space. But yeah, let's see if we can find some more and make this a really good load tonight. Well, there's a table. Not a big fan of the glass, but yeah, I guess we'll take that. It's kind of 50-50-ish. Brother's trying to see if he can get the glass off this table. Looks like it's going to come off. Perfect. All right, we're going to grab this frame and load it up. Found ourselves a little fire pit with a teeny little bit of wood in it. Yep, one-handed scrapping at its finest. Yep, as the ashes go everywhere. Well, it's in there now. I saw something in the back of this pile as we drove by. Oh, it's a lamp. A lamp with rocks. Okay, well, I think I'm just going to cut the cord off of that. If I can find my cutters. Yeah, we'll take the cord in one little piece. Yep, that's what you call not much scrap at all, but I wasn't going to take the lamp with filled with rocks. Toss that in there. The cord's coming with well, it's not much. We don't take the chairs, but I'll take this little magazine rack. Nothing wrong with that, but it's going for scrap. What do we have here? A couple tomato cages, a little bit of what looks like a bike rack. And wedge that in there. Where to put this? Right in here. found some better scrap now. Got a weed eater. It's not going to go anywhere.
No, I was just thinking about putting the mower up there.
Yeah, we're going to toss this on somewhere, but yeah, you can see it dripping on the bottom. So yeah, they must have just filled it up and realized it didn't work or something, because it's leaking some sort of fluid right down here. As you can see, it just drip, drip.
Oh yeah,
drip,
it's got
drip.
a full gas tank.
Yeah, it's full of stuff down here, and I'm just watching it drip, drip, drip.
Yeah,
drip,
it's coming
drip.
out of the filter.
Yeah, it's coming right off of this little silver nut down here. Oh yeah, that's pure gasoline. Yeah, it's just pouring out there. All right, we're gonna load this up and hopefully we don't catch fire and blow up. Oh, that's not very much. But we stopped because we saw just a teeny bit on the other side. Bent up curtain rod.
And a magic bullet.
And a magic bullet. We just want the cord and not the bullet.
Well,
There's a motor in there. You can take that.
We'll take it.
Oh yeah, that has decent weight to it.
The rolls are reversed here.
Throw that in and I'll grab the cord. All right. I don't know, we'll see if we find much else here tonight. Throw that in. This is pots and pans on the curb. That's a broken plate. That's a glass lid. And the rest of this we can take. These are aluminum, but I doubt if my brother wants to clean them up. Got an electric lawnmower here on the curb, and people were out front, and they said, yep, please take it away. That's definitely scrap, so I'm going to load that in. See, a lawnmower, or not a lawnmower, a vacuum. I'm going to make a mess. Cord off here. All right, I'm gonna cut this and take the cord. You got a nice rusty old lamp with a cord. All right, I'm gonna cut that cord off there right now. What is this? Some sort of old clock face. Yeah, it feels like metal. I'm sure it's not brass. Let's double check with our little magnet here. Yeah, no, that's definitely metal, but not brass. Just spotted a little desk kind of thing. And yeah, it's definitely got metal on the bottom. It's for the cat to get up on your bed if you wanted it. That's exactly what it is. It's for a cat or dog to get up on your bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all metal except for the very top, right?
Yeah. There's only a few screws.
All right, we're gonna take that and load it in. What's going on here? What are these? Holy crap. Got like metal. Let's see here. Nope. Nope. Oh well. I'll take this little bike. What's in here? A bunch of picture frames. Interesting. What the hell is this stuff? Very, very strange. It's more of these, whatever these are. These feel very heavy. It's like wood though. Weird. All right, I'm gonna grab this bike and throw it on. Yeah, absolutely.
Can't wait till I get a truck. I'm gonna go and do this stuff too, man.
Yeah, the street scrapping is fun. Oh, yeah, there's a little bit of metal on there. Thanks for the donations. we have ourselves a donation bucket? Yeah, you want to keep the can? Absolutely. All right, I'm going to dump this in the trailer and give this gentleman his can back. It's a weed whacking kind of day. Is this metal? I think it is. I think it is. Yes. Wire that I can cut out of there. We got ourselves a couple vacuums here. Oh, there we go. Get that out of there. Oh, look at that, it unplugs. Perfect. This one. Snip, snip. There's a couple pounds of cords. I just saying a couple pounds of cords there. Yeah, I think there's enough metal. There we go. Saw this at the last second. Yep, nice heavy metal. We're just about done. We're on our way home, and I got my brother to turn down this street. I spotted a sink, so that was what I call bonus scrap right there. Now let's see if we can go find that sink. And here's the sink. Oh, and look at that, there's a free pot to boot. Don't need the glass lid. I'll take the rest of that. Extra pot in there too. It's in there. All right, so we made it back home, and this is our load for the night. It wasn't too bad. Got that stainless steel sink, and that stainless steel table's got some regular steel attached to it, so it's just gonna go to the tin pile, unfortunately, because yeah, the regular steel that's on it is too hard to detach. But yeah, overall, we probably got a fair bit of weight on here. Definitely gonna be some enamel tin because of the fridge. It's the lower tin category at our scrapyard. You know, they don't like to pay for all the plastic and stuff, right? So they dock you a little bit and give you a lower price called enamel tin. But overall, with everything that's on here, I'm gonna have to guess, I don't know. It's a tough one. I'm gonna say $80. I'm gonna say that we got $80 on here. I'm probably overestimating. Well, I got this beautiful handful of cords. I got a lot of cords tonight. It's probably about 5 pounds worth of cords, so that's the extra bonus. We have another little table here to take the glass off the top. Might throw those legs on and take that in with us in the morning as well. But anyways, yeah, let's find out exactly what we got for this. All right, so we had 200 pounds of enamel tin on the trailer going at $220 per ton, or 11 cents per pound, for a grand total of $22. And then we had 440 pounds of tin shred at $265 per ton, or 13.25 cents per pound, for a grand total of $58.30. That gave us a total weight on the trailer of 640 pounds, going for a total grand payout of $80.30. First stop of the evening, we found ourselves 2 chairs and a satellite dish. I'll add that to the one little folding chair and table that was already on our trailer. Are these chairs aluminum? They might be. Let's find out. No, not aluminum. Oh well, let's see what we find. Is this a metal pole or a plastic pole? I think it's metal. Oh yeah, it's metal. It doesn't weigh a whole lot, but I guess it all adds up, doesn't it? Alrighty, here's a decent little piece of scrap. Yeah, nice little workout bike. All right, me and my brother are gonna grab this and load it up. Little bits and pieces. That's a hose. We don't need the hose. All right, I guess I'll start with this. All right, I'm gonna need both hands, and I'm gonna grab this and throw it in. Every time I go scrapping, I find a space heater. I thought it was gonna be a fan. No fans today. Well, we'll take a space heater. Alright, I'm gonna cut the cord off of that. We found ourselves one giant table frame, so I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna need both hands and see if I can fit it in the trailer. Down to wheelbarrow and some other scrap goodies. Sure that's not brass, but let's double check just to be safe. That very well might be brass because it was not magnetic. All right, it's gonna go right in the front. I'm going to grab this and toss it. I see a paint tank. Our scrapyard actually does take these. Where to put it? It's right there for now. I don't think there's anything else in here. No. A couple broom handles that really don't add up to anything. Nope. All right, let's see what's next. One lonely little folding chair. We'll take it. Oopsie. There we go, that's in there. What's this? A mixer on the curb, missing its bowl. Some sort of little plastic piece. I don't know if you want that or not. But yeah, that's good and heavy. Okay. Pulling into the laneway.
Keep the cord on that until we plug it in, please.
Yeah, we'll test that out, see if it works. Even missing the bowl, you might be able to resell that. We're on the side of a very busy road, and we found these goodies laying here. That's plastic. We're going to rearrange our trailer and see if we can fit this in. And so, we loaded it all in. Alright, we're going to strap this down and see if we can find some more. Well, I can see a vacuum cleaner with the cord, so I'm just going to take the cord that we have here. Well, that's like rock in the middle.
Yeah, is that just painted like copper?
Yeah, it's like ceramic.
Yeah, no, we'll take that.
Alright.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute.
I'm gonna say I'm double check with my magnet. Yeah, that's not magnetic. So it's probably copper, so it's probably worth taking it and just detaching that stone stuff. Alright, we're gonna take it. Oh, found ourselves another chair. Well, feels like aluminum. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can add this on here somewhere. Yeah, let's see if it's aluminum. Yep, it is. Alright, I'm gonna load this in. Last second as we were driving by, spotted this microwave. So I'm gonna grab that and we're gonna load it in. It's cord cutting day. So I'm gonna grab the cord off of this thing. Alright, another Black & Decker weed eater. Alright, I think we're just about getting to the end of our loads tonight, but we'll see if we find anything else in the next few streets. Well, we found ourselves a big old umbrella. A little bit of angle iron, so I'm going to start with that. Go ahead. Just about got run over. Alright, I'm going to load these in. Well, found ourselves a fan. I think we are just about done. We're on a pretty busy road. Alright, so we made it back at home. My brother's taking that aluminum chair off. He's going to quickly process that and keep the aluminum. But the rest of this is all going to go to the scrapyard. We got an R8 load tonight. I am going to guess that this is going to be $75. That's my official prediction. Alright, well, let's find out exactly what we got. Alrighty, so we kept that KitchenAid mixer. My brother's going to try to repair that and see if we can resell it. We also kept that brass log holder. I cleaned that up and had 2 pounds of clean brass. And then the rest of it, we had 420 pounds of tin shred on the trailer, going for $265 per ton or 13.25 cents per pound for a grand total of $55.65. Well, first stop of the evening, found ourselves a little chair that seems to have enough metal. And one little workout thing. Oh, crap. All those weights are concrete, we'll take those off. Well, we don't normally take TVs, but I see a cord, so let's see if we can get that. Alright, I'm gonna cut it. Well, see this bike laying here. Looks like it's old and out for the trash. Oh yeah, flat tires. I wasn't too sure, but yeah, it's all rusted up and tires are flat. So yeah, it's scrap. Yep, another propane tank. Lucky for us, our scrapyard actually takes them. Yeah, just wait for traffic to go by. Our father gave us this old tool cabinet that he no longer wanted. So that was on the trailer when we started tonight. Alright, let's see if we can find some more. Stumbled upon this pile of scrap. I'm guessing the bike is included because all the rest of this is out here. Oops, sorry, everything's snaggled. Oh, dropping stuff. of course, it's starting to rain. All right, I'm going to cut the cord off of this.
I honestly don't know because that's in good shape.
Yeah, but it was right here with so much scrap, it's got to be scrap. Who else would leave it sitting on the road like that? So it turns out the bike was scrap. There was a guy outside and we asked him and he said, yep, please take it. And it's pouring rain. It is pouring rain. But yep, found a weed whacker and a little trash can. All right, it's in there. We have here, we got a pop-up thing in the box. Nothing in the bag, it's all soft. But yeah, we're gonna take that. That's one of those pop-up tent thingies, so I'm gonna load it up. Just dump that out of the box. Definitely one of those pop-up tent type things. I think that's in there good enough. Well, that's probably the first time we found a chair that looked quite like this one. So we're gonna grab this and we're gonna throw it in our trailer. Yeah, that's different, eh? Well, we got one little light fixture. That's nice, the glass is already detached. All right, I think we're just about done. The rain has let up, but we're not finding much, so we'll see. Well, a ceiling fan's better than nothing at this point. I don't think I'm gonna take that, but yeah, we'll take the ceiling fan. I think we are just about... Well, we're on our way back home. Scrapping wasn't great tonight, but we just saw this portable dishwasher at the last second, so I'm gonna wheel this back over to my brother's trailer over there. Well, we got it in there. This looks like it's probably just about it for tonight, but I don't know. I think we might just roll this over into tomorrow. Alrighty, so we're back at home now, and this is everything that we found. Wasn't a whole lot, but my brother figures that there's enough on here that he's probably just gonna hit the scrap yard in the morning and sell this anyway, so we can at least start with an empty trailer tomorrow night. So what are we gonna get for this little bit of scrap? I am going to guess $30 to $35 because there's not a lot on here. All right, well, let's find out exactly what we got. Alrighty, so we took that load in and we had 380 pounds of regular tin shred on the trailer going at $265 per ton or 13.25 cents per pound for a grand total of $50.35. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.